guys! Okay, so need to make this really brief because we have a really awesome video to get into. Welcome to the new series! I have been so excited to film this. I apologize if I hiccup in between. I have the hiccups currently and I'm hoping they go away. So this is the new series, and you're probably wondering what the heck is going to be happening in this series. And also, new intro, heck yeah, and also the title. So this new series is going to be called Fans Think Alike, and the reason it's called that is because, well, we're all fans here. I'm going to be talking about one person specifically each week or so, roughly, and we're just going to be having a good time. I'm going to start off with some facts, and then I'm going to go into why I like them so much, and then I'll ask you guys a question that you can comment down below, and I'm going to be reading your guys' comments. So as you can probably tell from this and the title of this episode, I'm going to be talking about a person from 21 Pilots. Okay, so I chose to talk about Tyler for the very first video, and I was a little nervous at first because Tyler is probably one of the most influential people in my life at the moment, and I was wondering or trying to decide if I wanted to do him first, because it's kind of like when you start off big and strong, things can kind of go downhill, but I don't think that's going to happen because I have a lot of different people I can talk about, and this just happens to be really important to me, so. And also, I want to notify that I do love Josh Dunn. I love Josh Dunn. He's amazing. He's a great guy. I just chose to talk about Tyler because he's done and been there for me a little bit through a lot of different things. So, let's get into it. So, Tyler Joseph. Tyler Joseph is a musician in the band 21 Pilots. So, Tyler grew up in Ohio. So, Tyler started his band with a couple of his college friends who, after some time, got busy and dropped out of the band. And then Josh came along, and therefore 21 Pilots was born. So now we're going to get into why I love this person. Tyler is very important to me for a lot of different reasons, but we're going to start off with reason number one. The reason I like him so much is because he is very open with what he talks about. He shares a lot of different personal things that not a lot of people would have the balls or the guts to say and share to people, but he does, and he does it in a beautiful way. And I think it's really, really important that fans of his do acknowledge the fact that he is sharing a lot of personal information with all of us in hopes to connect with at least somebody out there who feels the same ways that he does. And I think that's really awesome of him. Is that even a word? I think it's a lot more difficult not saying anything than saying something, if that makes sense. Another reason that I like Tyler Joseph so much is because he's really smart. I don't know necessarily book smart because I don't know that much into his life, his personal life, but I know that he is a genius, basically. And he's a genius because he knows how to play words correctly. He knows how to give the audience what's important and what they need to know, and also to draw back from the things that they don't need to know, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of things that goes on in his life that he does not share, but he does it because it's not important to what we need and what we want as an audience. And also, when he writes his songs, yes, he's sharing a ton of personal information, but it's everything that he knows that the audience needs to hear, even though he's leaving out some things for himself. Through most of the messages in his music, he talks about how we should stay alive, we shouldn't take our own lives, we should be happy and thankful for what we have, and it's okay to be down sometimes, but it's important to get up and keep fighting, no matter how hard things get. And he doesn't, in a lot of his concerts and a lot of the concerts that they've done, he's always had little speeches where he'll just play the piano and talk about something important, something about staying alive. And
you're trying to survive. At least that's what Josh and I use it for. But when you come to a show, you're celebrating. You're celebrating with thousands of people around you that you made it.
And it's just so important for artists to do that, because yeah, there's a lot of people out there that do that where they say, you know, it's okay to be down and stay alive, yada yada, get back up, but not a lot of them during their concerts stop in the middle of their concert to give a speech about how they should stay alive. And literally in every song that he writes, it's mainly about those things. I admire him for that a lot. I'm actually going to my very first 21 Pilots concert this upcoming November, and I don't know what I'm going to expect, because for me this is this is huge. I wanted to go when they were doing their Emotional Road show, but I ended up not going because just the timing wasn't right, didn't have the money. It was really heartbreaking for me because I wanted to go to this so bad. And I had to wait like a year for their hiatus to be over for them to announce the next tour. And I immediately was like, I need tickets. I need to get these tickets. And I got a ticket. I'm going by myself, unfortunately, but I think it's also going to be really awesome because this is just so important to me as a human being. This concert is literally my everything. And I'm going to be seeing them in person, but it's not just about seeing them in person. It's that I'm going to be in this room full of people who have all these different issues and problems going on in their everyday life, but we're all just taking all of that pain and everything and just pushing it away just for one night to just be ourselves and just embrace the music and listen to these beautiful people say these beautiful words and like make friends and just have a night to remember. And I'm so excited, not just for that, but that I'm going to be able to experience what so many people have already experienced in their concerts. I can't even explain it. It's just so incredible. But yeah. Alright, so we've reached the end of the video. Now you understand how this series is going to work. I dressed as, I have clothes and stuff that go along with the theme of this specific episode. And so the next episodes of this series, I'm going to be doing the same thing, dressing in something that represents the person I'm talking about. I'm going to give some facts. I'm going to share what I love about them, and we're just going to go from there. I want this to be raw. I did not script this at all. I saw some of the facts, obviously, but I didn't script this. I literally just sat down in front of this camera and just started talking, and that's how I want it to be. I want all of you out there to be able to relate to the person I'm talking to and be able to be like, oh yeah, I feel that too. And maybe, comment below, make some friends. Like, that's what I want. I want people with common interests to be able to find each other. I want you guys to comment down below what you like about Tyler Joseph or 21 Pilots or Josh Dunn. I want to know all. Just comment down below. I will be reading those for sure. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you all on the next stream. Bye!
I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. Blurry face and I care what you think. My name's blurry face and I